Je crois que ça reste la meilleure description pour Ace Combat. Bonsoir, bonsoir, bonsoir à toutes, bonsoir à tous. Bienvenue en Bushoni, j'espère que vous avez passé une excellente journée, un excellent samedi. Et je suis content de vous retrouver pour Ace Combat 7. Ah, ça faisait longtemps que je l'attendais. Ça fait 20 ans de la saga quand même. Et je suis très content qu'il soit là. Je suis très content qu'il soit là, malgré ma déception du fait que je puisse pas jouer avec mon Otas au jeu. Quand même une petite pointe de déception. Il accepte peu de Otas, etc. J'ai essayé à la souris au clavier vite fait, et je vais jouer avec ça. C'est un jeu fait pour la console, ça marche mieux avec la souris. Ça marche mieux avec la manette. Ça a été étudié pour ça. Donc voilà. On va se lancer tout de suite parce qu'il est quand même déjà tard. On va avancer un tout petit peu. Merci d'être là. Et on va tout de suite se mettre en condition. Hop, je vais remettre le son du jeu, pour le coup. Pas trop de Mighty Wings. C'est parti. Alors les menus, je les trouve très très jolis, très stylés. C'est pour ça que j'ai laissé les menus. Moi je trouve que c'est joli. Voilà. Ils ont fait un truc joli. Donc y a rien d'exceptionnel. Je trouve que c'est joli. Voilà. Donc. Vraiment. Ah attends. Ouais, on va faire ça. C'est vrai, j'y avais pas pensé. Hard mode plus discount bien sûr. Alors attendez, faire ça bien. Vraiment, un jeu solo. Ça fait longtemps que j'avais pas fait un jeu solo, c'est vrai. On n'a pas fait. Ouais, c'est vrai que j'ai pas fait le discount sur The Long Dark non plus. Normalement, est-ce qu'il est setup pour cette présentation là, le discount? Je lance. Alors, où est-ce qu'il est? Le 20e mois de sub pour Alex, merci de lever vos haches. Messieurs, dames, les subs. Pour le resub d'Alex, 20 mois déjà. Ah. Et c'est beaucoup. Ouais, remarque, on peut appeler ça crash, non? Non, Discount. Start 0. Crack. Discount. Et... il m'affiche crash 2, mais si je lui demande juste mettre crash 0, ouais. Merci. Voilà. C'est mieux. Bon. Hard mode, discount, comme tous les jeux solo. Hein, comme ça, c'est un peu des bâtons dans les roues, comme on dit. Je sais plus depuis quand tu es là, j'en ai aucune idée, Alex. Je sais pas du tout quand tu as follow la chaîne, mais ça fait... pareil. T'étais là avant même que j'ai le partenariat.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Bonsoir, Miyazaki. A magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
Fair enough.
Straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have been my best with you, piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Ok, on est dans le bain comme ça, direct.
Is everyone here? Settle down.
À l'ancienne, putain, ils ont gardé le même système. Trop bien.
You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken.
Oui, bah écoute, on va faire la guerre, quoi. Normal.
As of today,
comment ça va, Mia? Comment ça va, Miyazaki? Comment ça va, Cobra? Vous allez bien?
Has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
Ça va, je suis content de pouvoir jouer à ce combat enfin.
There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed!
Many injured.
Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base.
Voilà.
This is not a drill.
Oui, j'ai pas mis le jeu en japonais parce qu'ils ont conseillé fortement de mettre le jeu dans une langue qu'on comprend parce qu'on n'a pas le temps de lire les sous-titres. Donc je l'ai mis en anglais. Ok, hein. Oh. Trigger. C'est mon nom? Trigger. Clown. Knocker, Brownie. Ils ont des noms sympas, dis donc. Ok. C'est parti. Donc je le rappelle, hard mode, death count. Ouais, lui, il est plus équilibré déjà. Ouais. Des missiles qui target 4 cibles à la fois, c'est ça qu'on est.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Ouais, donc vous allez voir, c'est pas de la simulation.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Cadet, Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taking a lot of damage.
J'apprends les touches.
Time to stop the bullshit.
J'ai envoyé un missile déjà, merde. Il m'en reste 70. Donc je vous dis que c'est pas réaliste.
Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Huh?
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
No? Okay.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Coucou, c'est nous.
Our fuel storage is intact. Let's asking for another round. All escorts
la
go
musique,
for another
j'adore.
attack. Point is 835.
Attack missed. Watch out for the support aircraft.
Missile! Evading!
Enemy support eliminated.
Mec, quand je t'ai dit que c'était Michael Bay, je rigolais zéro.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
Ah, c'est le tuto.
Mage 2, targets in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
C'est le tuto c'est facile. Après ça va devenir plus dur.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Eh.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify. Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Où ils sont plus là? Ah, ils sont là. J'aime bien la musique, putain. Elle est trop bien. J'avoue.
Mage 2, locking.
3. 3. 3.
Don't let them destroy the harbor. Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor is under heavy fire.
Missile connected.
Ok.
Careful in those clouds. I'm iced up.
Wouh! Oh, ça a raté. Move mieux que tes potes, toi.
Oh yeah, bullseye.
Yes, sir. J'adore. Trop bien. C'est tellement fait pour le spectacle.
Enemies locked.
One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
Using Ranger guns.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Behind the enemy.
Joli, en tout cas.
Bomber hit by a missile.
Ah, c'est bon. All clear.
Solomon Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Non, je peux pas jouer au joystick, Cobra.
Commander looks like he's got what it takes.
Il prend pas en charge les joysticks PC. Hélas.
Don't try to be a hero.
Donc
I want you to make it back in one piece.
avec la
here.
manette.
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones? Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Faut se poser? Princesse Cosette. Faut se poser. Donc oui, j'aurais adoré jouer au joystick, mais non. Hélas.
The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor.
J'adore, t'as la rediff de la mission derrière. C'est cool ça. Donc oui, non, les joysticks, malheureusement, il y en a... 4 sont compatibles et c'est ceux qui consolent en fait. Un peu dommage. Ça leur a été bien reproché d'ailleurs. C'est pour ça qu'ils prennent une race dans les commentaires du Steam d'ailleurs. Ça a fini mon... La flèche elle a fait mon petit tonneau derrière. J'adore. L'arbre de recherche en mode compagne, ouais, mais c'était le tuto là. Next mission.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world.
Coucou les
They
USA.
even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans.
Le logo
To the
Atari.
folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
Mais t'as réussi à survivre.
Yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette-Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison.
C'est clair.
This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Mais on suit son histoire réelle en jouant d'autres trucs, en jouant d'autres personnages, c'est ça qui est chelou. J'ai pas encore bien saisi le scénar là.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns.
Ah, tu t'es remis à The Division. Le dos me titille un peu.
We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation.
Mais je reste d'y jouer tout seul, donc ça m'intéresse pas.
Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat.
Ah bon?
However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
En fait, Sarsex, le problème pour The Division, c'est oui, il y a des gens qui sont tâtés dessus. Le problème, c'est l'essence même du problème vient du fait que on peut pas empêcher les gens de jouer quand moi j'y joue pas, d'avancer quand j'y joue pas. Donc en fait, les personnes qui jouent avec moi vont commencer avec moi, et après, bah ils vont avancer. Et donc au final, ils vont pas vouloir jouer avec moi parce que bah je suis désolé, mais au bout d'un moment, je vais ralentir les gens. Donc et je peux pas exiger aux gens de se retenir pour jouer avec moi. Donc C'est pour ça que des jeux comme ça, comme Anthem, comme The Div, c'est pas... oui mais même, tu sais très bien que les personnes qui sont avancées dans le truc n'auront pas forcément envie de refaire tout ce qu'ils ont fait. Donc non. Je pense que... C'est pour ça que ce jeu The Division, je pense pas. Alors, l'arbre de recherche, fais-moi voir ça. Ouais, les points de compétence, ok, d'accord. Ouais, ok. Vous pouvez pas revendre les avions, les armes, les ammunitions que vous avez achetés. Vous pouvez pas récupérer les PAM. Ah oui, d'accord. Ah, gaffe. Ok. Certains avions, certaines armes sont adaptées au combat aérien, alors que d'autres s'accordent plus pour être cibles au sol. Ouais, bah. Voilà. Air, sol et autres qui ne rentrent dans aucune des deux catégories. Chasseur, maniabilité, multi-rôle, toutes les situations, ok, et assaut, bonne résistance. Pour les frappes au sol, ok. La vitesse, oh, alors ça, faut vous allez comprendre. Ont un coup qui a son importance. En effet, certains salons disposent de limites de coups. Oui, ça j'ai vu ça. Alors, fais péter. Ok. C'est en bas. Je veux aller voir en bas ce qu'il y avait là. C'est quoi? Le guidage à vitesse des missiles standard augmente leur distance de verrouillage de vol. Ouh. Multijoueur uniquement. Ah oui, d'accord. Pour multi. Il a l'air cool le Mirage. Mig. Bon, Mirage 2000, mais de toute façon je les ai pas. Ah si, je les ai. Pas pratique. Moi j'ai pas très pratique le truc est pas très. L'arbre est pas très pratique pour le coup. Oui, c'est pour voir ce que ça donne. Et... Pas beaucoup de munitions dans le... Pas mal de missiles. Ok. Ouais, vas-y, je vais prendre. Bien, c'est qu'il peut faire les deux. Salut Pulse, comment ça va? J'ai débloqué un nouvel avion. Ah, il y a quoi après? Quoi? Oh! Augmentation de la charge. Et après t'as l'arbre qui continue derrière. Il y a quoi là en dessous? Air to ship, air to air. Ah, et la bombe. Ok, c'est débloquer les trucs. J'avais déjà débloqué pour débloquer les deux autres. Air sol. Oh, nice. Oh, il a déjà ce qu'il faut. Ça va, Paul, ça va. Allez, on va faire la mission. Alors, on va sortir le Mirage pour le coup. Ouais, GPV ça va être utile. Ouais.
Mage Squadron, Zordy, ASAP.
Donc ouais, pour The Division, je sais pas. Je ne sais pas. Pas catégoriquement arrêté pour l'instant.
destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Bombs away!
Intersect! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun. The enemy's barely resisting. This is easy money, so grab it while you can.
Le radar. Là.
Being attacked by enemy aircraft. We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
H2.
The radar vehicle's been destroyed. Go for the radar car. They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us. Radar vehicles are under fire. Can we move them?
Radar. Wow, wow, wow. Coucou.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Okay.
Get the fighters out there. Protect the radar vehicle.
Golem 2, Fox 2.
Right now, missile. We don't have
Good
any
shit.
anti-air weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight.
H2 bombs away.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Watch out.
Les hélicoptères.
Locked.
Where are the damn interceptors?
Je m'en fous des trucks là. Il faut se faire les hélicos, mec. Et... Non. Oh. Oh. Oh.
The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Bisous.
H2 splashed him in. H2, missile away.
Un missile de gâché.
H1 launching missile.
Good kill.
Wouhou. Ouais, j'ai pas assez vite. Ok. Salut Brastock, comment ça va?
Locked on.
Bouche. Ah.
Stall warning.
Go well down. Alors. Let's go back to what we were doing before. Par là-bas. Extra APC, non. Derrière. Là. Radar vehicle.
Box 2.
Bombs away. Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Ah!
Here they come. Mage 2's crashed.
J'en ai trop doucement. Il est magnifique. Coucou Noon. Point de contrôle. J'allais trop lentement. En douille quoi.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry.
Bon ça va Noon.
Destroy the target. But
Attention,
HQ
point
has
de
made
contrôle,
it
c'est
clear
parce
that
que
no
le
harm
temps
should come to
c'était avant
civilians and no damages to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down
Exactement, ça c'est ouf. Exactement les ouais, c'est ça.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Targeting gun range.
Bah ouais, ça marche. Oh là, ça marche. Heureusement. J'ai marqué, hein, j'ai marqué Hot Shots comme titre de stream. Donc, je vous rappelle Hot Shots si vous ne l'avez pas vu ce film. On the way. Ooh.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there. Attack the radar vehicle. They got their anti-air guns aimed right at us. We've attacked enemy aircraft.
No, no,
We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
no, no.
Containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Hey.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Here they come. Take them down.
Yoo-hoo!
Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
That was the last radar vehicle.
Woohoo!
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Hey, salut José.
Missile launched.
C'est un mirage. Pour un stock. Oh, des MiG. Nice. Coucou MiG. Oh.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too. Enemy missile detected! They shot down one of us!
Mage 2 shot down abandoned.
Mage 2, there's a missile after you!
Inquiète meuf. J'ai un arc avec des poules. Non, c'est Hotshot 1, pas le 2.
Mage 1 launching missile.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Eh, cool. Pas touché. J'ai pas touché. Oh.
Missile away.
Et touché. game, motherfucker!
Enemy will crash in residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
That radar was just about to go online.
Missile hit. Targeting range of guns.
Ah, un mig là.
Box 2.
Il reste plein en fait.
Locked on target.
Eh, coucou toi. Même s'il a raté, il est bien aussi. Relou. Tu vas pas t'enfuir comme ça. Wouhou! Take that, motherfucker! Ah bon? Oui, je décroche, oui, je sais, j'avais trop honte. Excuse-moi.
5 targets remaining. 4 targets remaining.
Hey!
Page 2 locked.
Come on! Et une, et deux!
3 targets remaining.
Par à droite. Hop là! Où il est le MiG? C'est pas un MiG. Deux missiles, ça lui a rien fait. Oh lord. T-17. Putain, va falloir trouver le cristal, les gars. Oh oh. Oh shit. Coucou Bordelais, comment ça va?
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down.
Halte, c'est merde.
Agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Column 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Ah, tu fais des high G turn. Oh my god.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change
One down.
instantly. Get over it.
Take that,
just wish they'd give us a bit
motherfucker.
more warning.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Column Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
C'est de l'arcade, j'adore. Space Combat. Non mais ce jeu avec la VR ça doit quand même être rigolo. Mais tu dois vachement voir en vomir aussi. Mais avec un track hier peut-être. Ouh, décrochage, je m'étonne. Heureusement que je suis à 1200. Wow. On va aller sur celui qui est un peu plus loin. Ah, j'adore moi bordel. Oh oh.
Don't ice up in there.
Box 2.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the cloud. The ice will melt. Column 2. The enemy's reading you.
Ah c'est bien ça. C'est un poil réaliste et c'est cool. Un poil. Oh oh. This is shit.
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
Ah, one
I'll
down.
buy a dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
Sorry, I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Toi, t'es avec moi, toi.
Mage 2, bandit on your tail.
Un poil, ouais, un tout petit peu, ça, piou-piou. Ah non, c'est absolument pas une simulation. C'est ce combat, hein. Ça déconne. Oh. Oui, oui, avec moi, il m'a raté celui-là. I do not know. Well, is mine.
Let's get through this without any casualties.
Oh, hey,
Missile away. In gun range.
Va vite, saleté.
Column 1, box 2.
Missile did not connect.
On his tail.
Where'd he go?
Ouais, ouais, putain, ça gèle.
My wings are iced up.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
Ouais. Non, j'ai pas fait de damage aux troupes civiles.
Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
J'adore Ace Combat.
No casualties.
Ça fait plaisir, ça fait longtemps qu'on n'avait pas joué à un Ace
Returning
Combat.
to base.
Content.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
Brastock. Pas vraiment des ricains.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry.
J'aime bien ce jeu. C'est totalement arcade. C'est Michael Bay dans tous les sens. J'aime bien.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space
replay de la
elevator is
partie,
gone.
Ouais, roncé, tu m'étonnes, je suis mort une fois. C'est de la merde. Quoique non, roncé en même temps, j'étais très lent, j'ai gâché énormément de missiles et tout. On n'est pas là pour faire du rond. Bordelais, c'est cool, non? C'est plus Top Gun que Hardshot que je fais, ouais, exactement. C'est ça. Ah. Pas de cutscene, directement mission suivante, ok. What's the mission, guys?
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been
Gunther, la baie de
particularly
Gunther.
hard.
Touch my tralala.
Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned.
C'est cool, Bordelais, que tu travailles sur...
Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty.
Alors il sert à rien.
Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission.
Et joint mission de quoi? Il a
be
pas...
to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons.
Schoppenberg.
The enemy maintains air superiority, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle.
C'est trop bien ça, bordel.
We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Trigger, clown. Ouh, il y a de l'avion là. Il y a du plane. Ça va être la guerre. Ah, ça va être du RR. RR. Et le Rafale M, il est là. Les avions finaux dans les arbres. Le F-22. Ah, le F-22. J'ai tellement envie du F-22. On monte l'arbre du F-22. Si tu pars par le F-40, tu vas tout droit. Tu passes par le Mirage. Ouais. Bon, équipé avec les missiles pour... Ouais, anti-aérien. Aérien, mon gars.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Oui. Sure.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach. Meters. Excellent work, Trigger.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current
Ça c'est réaliste
airspace.
par contre.
We have the upper hand,
Dès que tu
but
te mets
that
en haut
doesn't
comme
mean
ça,
we can ease
ah
up.
qui pique.
Good luck.
Réaliste.
Mage 1,
Bien.
Wilco.
Pour un jeu d'arcade c'est cool hein. T'es prêt Clown? On va se marrer.
Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Allez, c'est parti mon gars. Bienvenue dans la fête. Ouais. Je pense que What? Non, il a décidé de pas me lâcher quoi, je pense. Il me lâche pas.
If you can't evade a missile, chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move even if you're in a 9G turn.
Friendly paused.
4 remaining.
We're getting orders. Missile fired. Evading. Target acquired.
In gun range.
They got me.
3 remaining.
Moi j'ai touché, toi t'as raté.
Chaff and flares launched. Mage 2 locked.
What's your six? Bandit. Target acquired.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Where'd he go?
Enemy missile detected. Attacking from behind my target. They got a friendly. Eject. Bandit in my sight. Repair recovered.
J'étais trop près.
We need reinforcements now. Attack missed. We have him on the run. Don't let up.
Fox 2.
Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Ah, c'est passé à côté.
Mage 2, bandit on your 6. Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Mage 2. Fox 3. Target was not struck.
Sérieux?
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
Voilà.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Coucou ma mixeuse, ça va bien?
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming. Evade. Break. Break.
What the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution. A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
What? Le but c'était que j'en prenne une, je crois. Ça c'est ce combat ça. Bonne nuit Pulse, pardon. Et bonsoir à ceux et celles qui sont arrivés en cours de route et que j'aurais raté. What
We just learned that
is
Eruzia
the
is
fuck?
utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Break, now!
We're just waiting for mission.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Ouais. Ah bon, t'es sûr que tu vas live through this? Non, parce qu'ils sont quand même nombreux.
All aircraft, no change in gate. Destroy the Arsenal bird.
Gold Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
What?
Mage 2, locked.
Là, la musique elle devient cool. Wouh!
Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron, help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Clarifying the situation.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Column 3, Column 2's hit!
Status report. Behind one. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning.
Charles Gros.
Skeleton 3's lost.
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority. How'd that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there.
Breaking!
Give in. Control flow. I'm breaking off.
They got Mage 2. He's down.
Des bisous bordelais. Ils abusent avec les météos sur les effets météo sur la verrière. Ouais, j'avoue. Oh putain. Ouh. Costaud, hein. C'est là qu'on sent le mode difficile, ça y est. C'est là qu'on le sent.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Missile.
Break, now!
Missile.
Just waiting for mission command.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
There's too many of them.
These guys look down easy.
Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, no change in game plan.
Missile.
Destroy the Arsenal bird.
Missile.
Ouais, bah c'est mignon.
God help us. You're talking about just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Look at that light from the Arsenal bird. What's going on here?
Let's maintain element.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy on my six.
Missile.
Now.
Missile.
Never mind, I'll make it quick.
Il y en a de partout. Non, le tirage a été fait hier, on l'a fait pendant le live, c'est Alex qui a gagné. C'est moi qui l'ai pas posté sur Twitter derrière. Le tirage a été fait, c'est Alex Dijon qui a gagné. C'est fait pendant le stream. Parce que j'avais marqué sur le tweet, mais je ferai un tweet pour leur dire. Je vous rappelle, il y aura un autre giveaway de Star Citizen en juin. Donc missile.
Skeleton 3's lost.
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority. How'd that happen?
C'est chaud.
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there.
Breaking!
Give in. Control ground. I'm breaking up.
Skeleton 2 lost.
We got incoming.
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. They noticed earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Okay.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Head back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Call warning.
I'm in his blind spot. He's fine.
Il se déplace dans son foiré.
Got one in my sights. Get back.
Ah, et donc.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't
Ouais,
show
j'ai
any
vu
mercy.
Alex. Coucou Eliab, comment ça va?
Locked. Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold on
Nice.
pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
I'll make it quick.
Mage 2, UAV down.
Ah ouais, j'ai un peu trop forcé. Ouais. Yes, nice. Next one.
This is getting a little tight. My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Column 2.
Oh, ça paraît. Okay, nice.
Retreating aircrafts. Prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Column 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile!
Fast. It's like he's...
Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Column 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Large wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Column 2, stop dogfighting and run. Going for the loner. Missed. Break, break.
Ouf. Ah. Nice. Good toi.
The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired.
Locked.
Yowza.
Ah.
Column and Maze Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs on
No.
the friends.
Ah non, je savais que j'allais le rater.
Column and Maze Squadron, handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
Bandit is in my sights.
Et où? Nice.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Does Maze Squadron still have their hot shot? Then we just might make it out.
That's
Don't look
a
back,
way
you're
to come to
safe.
puppy.
Column and Mage, we owe you a debt. We'll pay it. Maze Squadron, get those things off my ass!
I'm
Yeah.
tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
A few seconds could mean life or death for them. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fort-raised aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
La musique, elle est trop bien. quoi.
Jet meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared.
On dirait un vieux, ouais. On dirait les vieux Ace Combat. Moi, ça me gêne pas. Graphiquement, il me gêne pas. Touche. Touche. Nice.
How can I retreat with a UAV on my tail?
Distract the bandit. Buy your friend some time.
Ah.
Mage 2 is taking on multiple UAVs. He's got them at bay. We owe him one.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. I want as many guys out here as
C'est
possible.
que je suis obligé de tout faire encore.
Grateful you're around.
Column 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. Get eaten.
Column 2, get a hold of yourself. Column 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody!
C'est fait pour...
Bandit is down.
Column 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. Mage 2, locked. Mage 2 splashed a bandit.
This is who we lost.
Mage 2, missile away.
Oh. Touche. Lui, ils sont très très cool.
All UAVs have been splashed.
Pas de soucis, ma mixeuse. T'inquiète.
I said what I had to to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Ah, la musique est cool. Metal Gear. C'est le Metal Gear.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, lower speed. Mage 2, bank left. 1,500 to runway. Mage 2, lower nose, you're too high.
J'arriverai pas.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
J'ai ralenti en plus, c'est ça le pire. C'est que j'ai ralenti mais il ralentissait pas. J'ai envie d'essayer de le faire. On peut passer la séquence si on veut, mais j'ai envie d'essayer.
Mage 2, what's the problem? Land immediately.
C'est quoi le problème? Je sais pas atterrir.
Mage 2, lower speed. Mage 2, bank left. 3,000 to runway.
Non. Bah non Alex, pour la forme.
1,500 to runway. Mage 2, I repeat, land now.
C'est vraiment de l'arcade.
Abort landing. Mage 2 has crashed.
Et une fois que j'étais posé, je pouvais plus rien faire. Si tu te poses pas droit, t'es mort.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, lower speed. Mage 2, bank left. Mage 2, lower nose, you're too high. 1,500 to runway.
C'est ça la piste, mais pas dans l'axe en fait. Pas dans l'axe. Pas dans l'axe. Pas dans l'axe. Pas dans l'axe. Dans l'axe. Non, 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 voilà. Voilà.
Good work, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Ça marche quand même. Faut juste se poser propre. C'est un jeu d'arcade, hein, je rappelle. Hein. C'est pas DCS.
Unfortunately.
Cutscene, cutscene. Yeah.
Here he comes. Mihai.
He's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself.
The Witcher.
Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many Gs he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Erusia's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming.
Salut Savage.
You could say her charm was like a virus.
Whenever she pointed out stuff that was wrong with
Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue.
Merci pour le sub, Savage.
Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia,
y a pas eu l'alerte, hein.
I'm gonna build one that'll really take off.
Y a pas eu l'alerte.
You can count on that.
Y a pas eu l'alerte. Pourquoi y a pas eu l'alerte? Chelou. Moi aussi j'aime beaucoup Ace Combat. Ça faisait très longtemps que j'avais pas fait un Ace Combat. Je suis très content de jouer à celui-là. Très bourrin, c'est très Ace Combat et j'aime beaucoup.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy,
Et
the
Ace Combat.
have bolstered the enemy's anti-air
Pourquoi y a pas eu
network.
l'alerte? Merci pour le sub en tout cas, merci beaucoup.
However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us.
C'est ça.
The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction.
Bon. Jen. Dame Jen, l'alerte elle veut pas passer? What? Ah non.
Of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was
sur cette présentation-là, vu que c'est pendant les cutscenes, il n'y a pas d'alerte.
He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron to be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatakura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission.
Ah putain, va falloir être sneaky, merde.
The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Attends, on va la refaire, regarde.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day.
Merci pour le sub, Savage. Bienvenue dans la famille. Les musiques, ouais, Plague. Quel jeu Plague? Ouais, on va y aller avec celle-là, je pense. Je ferai du Star Citizen et du Deep Rock avec des nains. Deep Rock galactique avec des nains. Une mine.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Donc si je passe dans les nuages, il m'a dit il me détecte pas, c'est ça hein?
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Ouais, non. Là, je mauvais plan. What?
Mage 2, you're icing up.
Ah oui, je sais que je suis icing up. What? Eh, merci pour les bits, ça va être... Il se lâche, dis donc. À peine arrivé, tu m'arroses déjà, c'est ça? Ah putain, il y a des vents en plus.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Ouais, super. Moi aussi j'aime bien le Mirage Savage. Des ballons faut les faire péter, c'est ça. Un spermatozoïde qui cherche l'entrée, exactement.
Il est superbe ton spermatozoïde, Jamie.
Putain la vache. Les vents ils sont assez costauds.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
Ouais, c'est mignon. Droite, hein. Puis avancer et puis on va à droite. On va où ils disent il y a deux directions. Soit tu prends le petit espace. Vas-y. C'est ouf.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Mon gars, visoris maximal.
Progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes.
We have bandits.
He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Ah, ça passe, mon gars. Ouh.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Dead, mignon lui. Non. Oh la vache. La maîtrise là, les courants aériens, ils sont en train de me mettre des coups dans les balls, bordel. Ah, là ça s'est calmé là.
We're on high alert. Send up interceptors on the double.
On va y arriver.
We're watching. It's probably just a bug.
C'est un gros moustique. Hein. T'inquiète pas, je suis juste un moustique, les gars. Mec, Atari, l'ouvre-la. Non, il a des très mauvaises critiques parce qu'on peut pas utiliser les joysticks avec le jeu. C'est un gros reproche que je lui fais, effectivement. On est obligé de jouer à la manette parce qu'on peut pas utiliser tous les joysticks, il n'y a que quelques joysticks qui sont compatibles avec le jeu. Mais c'est aussi extrêmement pour ça qu'il se fait défoncer. Donc, le jeu est bien en lui-même, c'est un très bon Ace Combat, moi je me régale. Hein, mais effectivement je suis obligé de jouer à la manette parce qu'il est pas bien fait pour la souris. Pour la souris il est très mal calibré. Mais quand on peut utiliser tous les OTAS c'est chiant. Très chiant. Je pense que c'est pour ça qu'il se fait défoncer.
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblet's landing
C'est là que tu te dis, putain, j'aurais dû prendre des missiles au sol. Hello my friends, how are you my boys? Happy to see papa.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Column Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
J'ai rien pour me les faire les trucs au sol.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then.
Bah, c'est de la merde. J'aurais dû prendre de l'anti-sol. Bah écoutez le briefing.
Mission still in progress. Stand by. Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them. Mage 2, target destroyed.
Non mais après c'est un bon ace combat, mais effectivement il faut se dire qu'on peut pas y jouer avec le Hotas et c'est pour ça qu'il se fait quand même pas mal de frères. Après c'est un bon ace combat, Après faut aimer ace combat hein, donc,
Mage 2, missile away. Target is down. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Fox 2.
Oui. J'ai pris dans le naso mais il m'a rien fait.
All SAM sites down. This is Mage 1, I'm spiked. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ. Half of the anti-air guns down. Fox 2. Mage 2, target down.
Oups. Elle a explosé avant nous. Le retournement en 0G, il est abusé. Mais bon, c'est de l'arcade, donc c'est...
Mage 2, target destroyed.
Hop là. Bon, suite de la mission s'il vous plaît.
All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Seeing up from here, going up to meet our two VIPs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
We'll pass out some exhaustion before the enemy wears out.
Break! Missile incoming!
Yeah, Mage 2 destroyed the target. They're swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
Mage 2, missile.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper! Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harling! Right there!
Putain!
Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
Golem 2, hang in there. They got the chopper and Sierra 2! That was young old Eric! Rocket! Mage 2 is shot down.
Je savais que ça allait mal se terminer. Je savais que j'allais finir le nez dans l'eau avec cette histoire. Ah putain.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
Stress in. We're fighting against the machine.
Locked.
Golem 1, box 2.
Je l'ai rendu celle-là mon gars. Alors.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harling, stay right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive? Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
They got the chopper and Sierra 2! That was thermobaric!
Le missile au fond.
Rocket!
J'ai évité deux pour celui-là.
UAV down. UAV confirmed down.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harling. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. Let's get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
Golem Squadron, let's take it up a notch, okay?
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
We found an Norwegian transfer craft. Its engines are on.
Des bisous Brastock, merci d'être passé. Wouhou. Ça bouge un peu dans tous les sens. Hein. On voit que c'est pas Star Citizen. Et encore, essai pas réaliste encore. Hein.
Chaff and flares launched. Fox 2. Fox 2. UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down. 3 remaining.
Oh.
Not bad, Mage 2.
Missile inbound, evade!
Oui, effectivement, tu lances des chaffes et des flares, mais écarte-toi du chemin aussi. Normal que tu la prennes dans le gosier si tu restes dans la ligne. Ah, ça a pas touché. Alors... Où es-tu?
Fox 2.
Eh, ça a touché.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off. Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Des points en plus.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
Non, 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 pas un dab. Le dab, je le réserve pour le triple top 1 sur BB. Je suis pas déconner non plus. Here they come.
Roger. Sending MPs to the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. This isn't exactly a fighter.
Understood. An Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Cargo 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my order. Someone's on the lighthouse. Guys, the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal?
Radar lock acquired.
Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed. I've been behind
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, Babel, Babel, Babel.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Il y en a un qui est passé. Ah non, même pas. Si, il y en a un qui est passé. Ok.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed?
The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Thanks for the help, Trigger. Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger, continue to maintain air superiority. I'm on this one's tail.
Il appelle ça Air Superiority.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 on my side. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harley.
Ok.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Bandit on me.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport.
UAVs launching from Arsenal Bird Liberty, headed toward the AO.
Is the former president still alive?
Mage, destroy those UAVs and keep Mother Goose 1 safe. Mage 2, clear out the bogies near Mother Goose 1. Protect Mother Goose 1. Destroy those UAVs. We're out of time. All units abort the operation.
What? Putain, étendu.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report. HQ, 1 hit was stored. The rest were intercepted by UAVs. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Nothing more. Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
I got him. He's mine. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. Locked.
Ok, j'ai eu les 4,
Mage 2
normal.
splashed abandoned. Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. UAV destroyed. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport.
UAVs launching from Arsenal Bird Liberty, heading toward the AO.
The president still alive?
Mage, destroy those UAVs and keep Mother Goose 1 safe.
C'est mignon.
Mage 2.
Mage 2! Mage 2!
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
Ouais, la musique est cool.
Trigger,
Oui, tous les avions des Fox 2.
you understand.
Putain, j'ai été accusé d'avoir shooté l'autre en l'air, quoi.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed.
Oui, bah écoute, ça a fail, oui. Ouais, je vais arrêter là pour ce soir. On continuera la semaine prochaine, pour le coup. Voilà, si je fais quitter, normalement, ça me ramène. Normal, tout va bien. On continuera la semaine prochaine. Perdu. Est-ce que pas hein. J'aime bien, hein. C'est un bon jeu, je m'éclate bien, mais là il est quand même tard. Hein. Je sais quand c'est tard à streamer ce soir. Donc merci en tout cas à toutes et à tous pour votre présence. Le live sera mis sur YouTube, celui-là aussi. On va faire toute une suite aussi pour Ace Combat. Donc j'en referai la semaine prochaine, dans la semaine. Je ne sais pas encore quand. Peut-être mercredi, peut-être mardi. Alors j'ai pas encore décidé quand est-ce que. Mais j'irai au bout de la campagne, ça c'est sûr. C'est le jeu solo qu'on va faire là maintenant. Donc, en tout cas, merci à toutes et à tous d'être passés ce soir. J'espère que ça vous plaît. Moi, ça m'éclate. Après, je sais que pour suivre le chat, j'ai un peu plus de mal pendant l'émission parce que franchement, ça canarde dans tous les sens. Donc, c'est quand même assez sauvage comme jeu et pour pouvoir regarder le chat en même temps, c'est un peu compliqué. Donc, prends le temps de le lire pendant les cutscenes, etc. Mais merci en tout cas à toutes et à tous d'être passés. Je vous souhaite une très bonne fin de soirée et une bonne nuit. Demain soir, sur Team LDLC du Star Citizen. Merci en tout cas d'être passé par ici. Demain soir, on tentera des trucs sur Star Citizen. Ce sera un peu plus réaliste. Avec des gros guillemets. Disons qu'au moins, quand on va faire des virages comme ça, on s'en tirera léger. Merci en tout cas à toutes et à tous. Je vous souhaite une très bonne fin de soirée, une bonne nuit, un excellent dimanche. Et on se retrouve demain soir sur Team LDLC pour du Star Citizen. Des bisous. À très vite.